What's up, K Lloyd? Welcome. I want to be relatively on time, even though I'm running late. Still looking at the ceiling. Hi, Leica. Welcome. Check out what I've been working on real quick. Everybody can use some good beats today and every day, I wish I was working on this stuff though. Man, I'd love to be able to be making beats right now. Yeah, it's going awesome. Been working. It was pretty productive. Why didn't that turn on? Doesn't make sense. Okay, I'm not sure exactly how to do this. I'm like new all over again. I don't know. That's not really gonna work right. Let me just get situated. Nope. I'll put it right. Not sure. I probably should have done all this prep work before, but I really wanted to be on time. I know that sounds really stupid, but thank y'all for rocking with me. Tonight, I'd like to paint a motorcycle. Go ahead and show off what I've been working on, and then jump right into it. Then split the word. And so this is the J-Bro painting with black light. And this is under regular light. Whoa, sorry. Man, I'm a mess today. You don't even know. But I've been working my butt off on these paintings. At this one, I really tried to put all my heart into. So I'll go ahead and staple her up here. See, I learned a lot about samurai doing this too. Like there was women samurai, and that the guys would run into battle with full makeup on, just to show how fierce they were, to the point that some of the guys wouldn't, they'd be like, "I'm not trying to kill a woman today." So yeah, so very, very close on that one. Oh, I already seen that one. Finish this one. Oh, it got so close. I think it just needs one or two more things. Put some work on this little guy. I'm working on this one. Ooh. Trying to get better at portraits, so I figure my wild face is enough. So here is my main painting for J-Bro. I don't know, just something feels like it's not quite done yet. But got a scripture here. Grace is the Lord and righteousness. Yea, and God is and God is merciful. The Lord preserveth the simple. I was brought low, and He helped me. Return on to rest, O my soul, for the Lord has dealt bountifully with thee. For thou hast delivered my soul from death, and mine eyes from tears. and and my feet from falling. Sorry, my cursive is a little rough, but challenging myself ever. I also tried my hand at Japanese letters. So yeah. Woo. Hopefully y'all are entertained. So today, motorcycle. And no commercials. That's a good word to start out on. Ah, can't have stuff, you know. We brew 13.8. No idea. Let's see. Together. Jesus Christ, the same yesterday and today and forever. Verse 9. Be not carried about with diverse and strange doctrine, for it is a good thing that the heart be established with grace. It means forgiveness from Christ. Grace, not with meats, which have not profited them that have been occupied therein. So it's saying all this stuff that people think is impressive as far as spirituality goes. It's meats. It's not milk, but they don't know how to eat it. So what good does it do you? Be off on something else and forget that you're in a relationship with the Most High God, which have not profited them that have occupied therein. So ain't doing them no good either. They're teaching you guys this. I already know, because I be seeing that all the time. Getting lost on the technicalities instead of seeing the favor. We have an altar, whereto there is no right to eat, which serveth the tabernacle, but the bodies of those beasts which blood is brought into the sanctuary by the high priest for sin are burned without the camp. Wherefore Jesus also, the night he sanctified the people with his own blood, suffered without the gate, means outside of the city. Let us go forth therefore unto him without the camp, bearing his reproach. So saying you ain't gonna yeah, that's heavy. Let us go on because he's out there. For here have we no continuing city, but we seek one to come. By him therefore let us offer the sacrifice of praise to God continually, that is, the fruit of our lips, giving thanks to his name. Oh, wait, but to do good and to communicate, forget not, but for with such sacrifices God is well pleased. Communicate? Communicate like, he means like letters, huh? But maybe it is just as black and white. But to do good and to communicate good, forget not, but with such sacrifices God is well pleased. Dig it. Alright, kind of drop that. Alright, started out right. Let's drop this. Get our fresh canvas here. I got a little guy. But if Brad doesn't like it, then I can do a direct portrait of his picture that he posted. But Ooh. Sorry guys, I really felt unprepared. Goodness. Yo, nobody, you're cool, man. Hi, Trina. I know which Trina you are too. That other girl's name was Natalie. Did I tell you I finally figured out that riddle? Okay, you first came in here and I thought you were somebody else. Well, I finally found that girl. And her name wasn't even Trina. Y'all just had the same hairstyle in your photograph. That's crazy. Yes, sir. Yeah. That word's powerful. Even if you just get a little bit and you just really chew on a little bit, it really is powerful. Sometimes you get overwhelmed, trying to get too deep into it. Like I was in a Bible study, I feel like I got a lot of ammo, but I think I would have got more if I would have taken my time, you know. But it's all about what the Spirit has that you retain. And sometimes, man, that Bible ain't so nice. It's about changing. I'm gonna wreck everything. It's like, oh God, like I fear you for real. Like not just as a father. Like my father will backhand me. I believe it for sure, for sure. Yeah, cause he's a good God. He wouldn't have me doing bad. He'll get me faster just cause he ain't have it. He knows his name is on the line. All right, break on to it. Woo-hoo. Start out with the monthly pipe. Actually, let me start out with just this ink marker and mark where I want to put everything. All right, wheels. How big do I want this thing to be? So I have to scale it up with where his feet are, right? Okay, well that didn't really make sense, but it'll be okay. We get to figure it out in the end here. That's right. I'm trying to draw a motorcycle, and I've never done this before. So, y'all be easy on me. I'm gonna try. It needs to be bigger, huh? So I'm just trying to visualize it in my mind. Sorry I'm not able to give a lot of tips right now because I'm like, usually I can give you more tips, but with this metallic stuff, you just you have to do a couple layers to make it really shine. But if you just do it a little bit, it's all about texture. And I imagine the camera might be glaring it up a little bit. No, it's not too bad. If I can do anything else. Yeah, I can. Cool. Yeah, I'm really not trying to play, so I'm gonna go ahead and get an image up so I can get perspective on this motorcycle. So, like, normally this is all stuff that people would do off of camera. Like, this is like hi, Nichuli. I can't stay, but I wanted to say hello. You're awesome. Thank you for stopping through, Trina. if you haven't caught Trina's live, she's does interaction. She's just an amazing, shining person. You know, definitely check her out. Family friendly. Oh, come on. I'm not gonna let you steal the commercial. Okay. Word. I'm not sure how much of this live is actually going to be intelligible. Not trying to doubt myself, but it's a whole lot of poke and color where you want it. Until you get it just right and then refining it. It's just what it's all about. Kind of maybe doesn't make that good of viewing. At least when you're not doing cool stuff. Like Bob Ross had it figured out, you know? But kind of using the paint where I had it before. It's a little thick, just kind of using that to, again, just give perspective to my driver. Kind of get him in a position where you can really show off the motorcycle. And here you go. Relatively. Whoa. Hi, Alice. Yeah, as ever, jump around to everybody's mouth so you can check out each other's channels. I have an awesome community on here. Kind of people you want. Oh, and next week I'll have Miss Coffee. Oh no, yeah, Saturday. I have Miss Coffee on here on the split screen. If you don't know about Miss Coffee, oh my goodness, I'm ecstatic, especially considering Miss Coffee's going to be out here on Saturday. I'm so excited about this. If you don't know Miss Coffee Cakes, she is amazing. And she hasn't done a lot of live streaming, but everything that she has done, I've loved. Or missed. The one thing I missed, yeah. Yeah, I'm doing awesome, especially at that news. That was awesome news because if you know about our friend, she hasn't done a whole lot, but what she has is like guitaring and oh man, yeah, I loved her. The one live it was so good, and most lives, you know, you can't really go back and view them again, but her live it was like it was so good that yeah, I knew what was going on and I didn't even know how to turn the chat on. By the way, does anybody know how to turn the chat on old lives? Hi, Brad. Welcome. This is for you. Community groupies. Oh, yeah. I'm going to have that lady who made that term. I'm trying. I'm trying with this guy. He's still in the shaping process. Kind of looks sideways to me. Let's get the beats back on. Stupid thing. Maybe not. So at part of this refinement, I'm probably gonna have to turn this into a multi-part one because I got to do the spacing of it. It's just it's just a lot going on. I wouldn't really do it justice. Put on. Ah!
Doug.
No one cares.
Okay, here's what you wanted.
Stupid copyrights. Why, hello, community groupies and Brad. That's funny. Hey man, thanks for coming back. I'm really hoping on this one I can do a really good job. But that's about as far as I can go at this point in the game. But if I do a bad job, I'm just gonna restart anyway, so. Oh, come on. Bright red. Heard. Oh yeah, next week, Saturday. I'm so excited. That's not even that far away. I'm so excited. No, you have no idea. I'm never trying to get anybody like split screening. Like I'm not wanting to pressure anybody into it or whatever. Mike, I kind of did, cause I don't know, cause I wanted his channel to succeed or whatever. But I wouldn't ever pressure Coffee into it. And she actually offered it. I'm gonna be painting her a guitar, or well, painting her. Yeah, well, a very interesting painting. I think I know how I'm gonna do it, using similar techniques I did with her paintings that she already got. And it's gonna be 2 guitars. Yeah, I don't know. It's an epic idea. But she's gonna be there to tell me what y'all say, and that will be awesome. So come and chat with Coffee for real. It's gonna be great. And that's everything. You guys for being here. When is that gonna be? Next Saturday. On Saturday.
These dogs might seem like a breeze, but walking mind.
Stop being stupid commercials. I'm about to get that. I'm about to pay for YouTube twice. That's that sucks. I'm hoping to have this painting done. Copy. So this Saturday. Oh yeah, we're. I was like, copy. What's a copy? Man, silly. Yes, this Saturday. Which means I'm about to go on a supply run for new canvases. Which, like I said, if this doesn't turn out, dude, I'll just throw this one in because Why not? If you don't want it, I can just throw it in somewhere else. It's cool. But I just wanted to play around with the shape and the guy sitting on a motorcycle. See what happens. It's very specific. Like the back end looks very specific because it's a Harley. So I'm gonna apply other colors and then put a whole bunch of chrome. This is just rough stuff, man. And try not to make another crotch rocket. It's like, I don't really want to have a freaking moped, you know? Like I want a Harley. For a Harley, it's got a specific look. Orange. Hurt. Sheesh. And you had all of it. I can look at your picture that's on your page too. I just have to turn off the music to do it. I must sound like I'm just muttering to myself, huh? Yes, the stance, the engine, the tank, all iconic. Yeah. The longest running line since 1957. Make sure that music's not too loud on you guys. Oh, 20%. Go get your pick. Oh, yeah, I have it right. What the heck? Come on, electronics, cooperate. No, I don't want another beat. I can just get it right off the page. It's on my phone. I could put it as a green screen, but that would suck. So we won't do that. Shit, maybe we will do that though. Green screen. I don't know what I just hit. Sorry. Green screen. My face. Sorry. I'm gonna take a picture of that with this iPad. Wait, so you got that back bit. Header. The silver. Yep. I don't know how to do it and not get my face. I need to like put a black thing on my head or something. Be able to look at the photo close enough. So if I can do this without blocking myself. I did look at your photo for a while. Yeah, so you had the editor went down to like that tail fin went down to like down to like here, huh? Yeah. Okay. Let's see if I can get it off of this. Okay. We'll be back here. Okay. I'm just saying okay a lot. How about that? That sounds like a great idea. Ooh. Ooh, I got another idea. Wait, I can screenshot it to myself. I just got brilliant. Another idea. I can screenshot it to myself. I just got brilliant. Another idea. I can screenshot it to myself. I just got brilliant. Another idea. I just started repeating myself. That is really freaking annoying. Why is it so blurry? There. Cool. None. That was weird. Saddlebags, the sun on the other side, yeah. In post on my channel. How did you do that? Because I screenshotted on my phone, and I didn't have it screenshotted on my iPad, so I just screen recorded it on my. Or well, I'm in the process of screen recording it on my iPad. Now I just have to find the gallery, which is a whole nother. Okay, caboodle. It'll be okay. Figure it out. Got a bunch of other stuff on the gallery. Cool. No, stop it. Not cool. Oh my weaker snackers. Ridiculous. Why do I do these things to myself? Like, I probably could have done my homework better on this one. I looked at it a long time, but I also looked at a lot of different motorcycles. Poor Pete, the sun is on the other side. Yeah, we'll get it figured out. Eventually. I keep trying to pause the thing at the wrong time. Okay. I try to pause it with the buttons that come from it being a screen record. I don't know if that makes any sense. I'll try to look at it just to try to get the fender adjust, or whatever that thing's called. I'm not a motorcycle guy. Is it fender? Nah, I got a scooter given to me. That was about as dangerous as I want to be on two wheels. I'm happy that son of a gun didn't go more than 30. I was pushing it. Okay. Got the chassis on. Way too high. Oh well. Like I said, I know this one is going to be a back and forth thing. Trying to get it just right, trying to get the guide just right. Make everything in the right scale. I knew it was going to be a thing. Just because I'm like, I'm really detail oriented, but I don't have small enough brushes to be as detail oriented as I would like to be. But this project, I'll have to be. So that's cool too, right? I would have loved to ride a motorcycle instead of hitchhiking. That would have been sick to be doing that on a motorcycle. and just keep going. There's so much cool, man. We are so blessed to be in such an interesting country. And like, if you don't like it, you can literally go 10 miles down the road, and there's a bunch of other people who didn't like it either. Like, I met so many interesting people. And honestly, I've had a lot of people that I did not expect to dig me. They were just like, "Yeah, dude, you're cool." That I think that was the most surprising thing. Like, straight up squares, like people that I never thought would show me anything in the world except just get out of my way. You know what I mean? No, not gonna be on dumb stuff now. Ooh, sure is hard to see. You got that thing right. Okay. Turn on some more beats. I think I can do that for a sec. Not go to my live. Yeah. Man, it looks like a nice bike. Hi, Artsy. It looks like a nice bike. I bet that thing was fun. It is fun. Do you still ride? Yeah, I just really want to do this one justice. That's really where my head's at. It's like I'm kind of anxious to do it just because I really want to do it justice. This is like painting your baby or something. Like some people are like, like my friend Rome Dog having paint his dog. This is like me painting your dog. Very special. Cool. Make sure I'm not missing nothing. Yeah, I really, really want to do this good, so here we go. Man, I mean, if you did travel around on it, I bet you how many stories you must have. Chassis in the back. Oh, can't really see around the wheel. Just kind of looks like blackish, but you can see that. Yeah. Yeah, this is kind of like painting somebody's animal, dude. This is. I don't even know if you're still in here, bro. I can't tell. Did my chat freeze up? Y'all doing the YouTube thing. Word. I think I can do this.
What you want to do is save hundreds when Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance.
That's great, but can you ask your friend
If I
to
use
stop
the
digging
flat
into
black,
the
it won't stand out so much as the car as the seat does.
Only pay for what you need.
It looks like the guy is sitting on that. Let's fix that real quick too.
Sometimes you just
If I can find any kind of glue.
Self-care has never been this easy. Gummy vitamins from Nature Made. The #1 pharmacist recommended
I just
vitamin
need to
supplement
grab some
for
different blues and reds. Yeah, I need to grab a couple paints for sure. They're really cheap. I don't know why I just be like, I already have it. Alright. It just plays the same beat over and over and over. On this part, all you really gotta remember is just that it's easier to make things bigger. It's a lot more difficult to make things smaller. So it's just a matter of work small, you know? And if you need to enlarge the figure, as I probably will, then it's just a matter of doing a couple extra lines outside of your figure. As I will. Ooh. I don't mess it up. That's all. I just don't want to mess it up. But this early into it, it's not too difficult to fix most anything. So really, a lot of the real hectic stuff is right at the end. Where it's like, oh, I just cost myself 10 more minutes, you know? And you can really mess it up at the end too. At this point, it's kind of hard. Not impossible, but kind of hard. Where the heck? Disorganized as all get out. I need to get my stuff together. I have this fancy cigar box and everything, but I still manage to lose stuff. And then it'd be right in front of me. I just have to cast it out, move on. I just want to try to make it where he's not reaching, you know? It's real natural, sitting his hand on there. Right? Yeah, that looks kind of where I'm trying to get to. That's pretty much all money. I just want to get the general area where his head is. I don't want to necessarily paint his whole face. If it happens, and it does sometimes kind of happen on accident, forgive me. I also can't really see the photo really close, so making a rough caricature, and then I'll go over it later and do the details. You kind of look like me, bro. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. Luckily, you don't. Kind of hold yourself like my grandpa, though. Respect, bro. Especially in this picture. That'll make it a little easier to paint. That's pretty much stick figure stuff at this point. It shall not remain stick figure stuff. Oh, well, hi. Hi, coffee. Oh, yeah, it looks like my chat did freeze up, but now it just all comes in at once. How about that? Cool. Welcome, everybody. You are awesome. Don't want nobody tell you otherwise. They just lying because they're jealous. If you ain't know, it's cool. It's cool. Yeah, coffee gonna be here on Saturday. Is that right? Hopefully. J Royal, welcome. Mac Deuce, my homie. Everybody here's got channels. Y'all check each other out. Got to back each other up. Ain't no justice, just us, you know. Yeah, real relaxed like that, then. That was pretty decent. Can't really see it from your perspective very well. We both cool. Yeah, we all cool. Brad, for real though, you have been being awesome to me. Yeah, I don't know what go on outside of here, but if I didn't tell you last live, Nietzsche says she cleaned out her graveyard, so pretty sure that means you end up going back over there. She'll be alright. But ain't everybody's cup of tea. Get me a clean brush and go again. That's the thing that you don't see off camera is just I mean, you see a little bit of it, but I try to keep it. That's why a lot of my lives I try to keep it about an hour. Tonight, I'm not going to. I'm just going to keep going until y'all get sick of me. After all, it's your party, bro. Hopefully, I do it justice. I'm sure gonna try. Cool. So be careful. Trying to line everything up relatively. I just keep looking back at the picture and then looking up here. Looking back at the picture and looking up here. And unfortunately, completely ignoring the chat. Hi, J Royal. Wait, I already said that. Hi again, J Royal. We both cool, right? I think my chat froze up again. So now I'll just have like 20 messages coming at once. So it's cool. I also know that people run around in YouTube. That's what we do. So I can't hate you for doing exactly what I'm always doing. Why would I? Thank y'all for coming through so regularly. For real. And however long you hang out, I appreciate you. Because this stuff is fun. I hope at least a couple of y'all are actually trying it for yourself.
New Swiffer Mouth Deluxe. With the new locking head, getting into tight spaces is simple.
Well, at least on Saturday, I'm hoping that's really going down. You can't really say anything. God willing, that's going down. I am gonna prepare myself and hope that it is going down. So. And do what I can in the now to make it happen. Cause I love that. Yeah. Cause my sister is dope. In case you didn't know. I'll divide all this with black here in a sec. Make it look a lot more distinct. It's supposed to look. What's that? How do I paint this? Oh boy. Oh, so this needs to be all the way over that area. Duh. Okay. I'm back. 10 days too long, don't worry. Man, that music is just gonna be a pain in the butt, so. Back to interaction if I want. Hold up. See if my chat did freeze. Or just chat with myself on my backup account. That would be funny. At least to me, I'll be laughing. So I'm cool like that. Oh, that's why everybody's at everybody else's. Cool like that. Oh, that's why everybody's at everybody else's. It is froze up. Yeah, dude. We both cool, right? That's the last thing saw. I think Kevin is already doing a painting for me at the moment. Yeah. Oh yeah, well, I could do another motorcycle for sure. I want to do. I have. Well, I tried one, and it's in the works, but I really want to do something. I think I got too complex. I'm about to go get some more paint. Can we preview the complex one? It really looks wild right now. It looked better before I started the whiteout process. But I think it's supposed to be, and it's a three-piece too, and the other piece is in the other room. But by the time I'm done, it's gonna be, let's see, lined up. A bobber bobbing. It's kind of difficult. There. Let's see if I got that in screen. No. Screen. No. It looks like crap right now. So that's what I mean. Yeah, Travers. I want to make something like this though, but I think I just got too complex. But I saw some oil. I wouldn't mind doing an oil painting of a guy fishing. You know, see if I can line it up this time. Come on, of a guy fishing and a bobber bobbing on the water. It'll be so easy, really. I just trying to use these paints that it was awesome. Well, I could finish this one still, but I have to go resupply. I want to do that same idea and do it with oil because I can do so much better. I mean, it's such a good concept. Um, like I can see it so clearly that I just need to do better on that one. But I can still finish that one up. I just yeah. Just give me a little bit of time. I also want to find a more steady bunny, so I can start sending out because I'd like to. I just hate to see so many of my paintings that I had to just whitewash and make into something else because what the heck, you know? Just like I want to get some of these out. Like you, nobody, Taylor. I got different ideas for paintings that of stuff that I think you guys would really appreciate, and that's what this is all about. Really, is appreciating the art. So I want to figure out a way, and it's not really gonna take me that much. Maybe like $30. So I can do $30, right? Just a matter of timing. Soon, soon. Yeah. I appreciate you, Trevor. Dang, yeah. Why are you not showing up on my phone? Ah, let me just see how dead is dead, huh? 13%. Why in the heck are you not showing up? That's so crazy. My chat is so froze. All right, let's get back to it. So I had to sacrifice the music for the moment. I'm glad that you can tell it's a motorcycle. Here I've been, I've been like, I don't want to make a dirt bike. Oh, I'm back. I found that picture up. Eek. So I need to bring this way more out. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, Brad, if you end up, we get to the end of this one, you're like, that looks stupid as heck. Like, I don't blame you. That literally, this is the third time I think really trying to paint a motorcycle, like at all. So, and like I said, it's like painting your baby. So, no hard feelings for real. I am so used to whitewashing over stuff. So I do it on my own. I end up with weird, like my brain farts. I don't know, like my brain just whatever, whatever's on the page. Exactly. Sometimes they're prophetic, but sometimes it's just like general ideas. Like what a waste of time politics is. Like why can't we stop dropping bombs? You know, it's just general things like that. I really like being prompted like this because it puts me out where I'm like, now I have to draw, now I have to try to paint a motorcycle. How? Awesome. Ooh, I wish I could see that back end better in your picture. We're getting somewhere though. Just make sure that goes up underneath, right? But it's not a scooter. Make sure I keep the wheels right. Make sure I keep everything in the proper perspective so it still looks like a Harley. Man, can't do the silence. I'm starting to hear my own voice too much. But if I don't do the silence, then I can't read the chat at all. You'll get them all cheap. I told you. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to go. I'm trying to go cheap, especially the people that really got my back on here, because what it's really, what the art in general, what anything output has always been about for me is appreciation, man. Like anybody that I've sold the painting to so far, I've tried to pack the envelope, and it's not good business. But I'm not here to make money. What does this look like? Plus, certain cheapo deals too. It's all about promotion. Like if anything I send to Trapper, I know dude is just super appreciative, and I know he's gonna promote the hell out of me. So, just side note, like, plus dude's just dope. I don't know what it is, and it was my idea. You know, kind of changes things a little. I try to stack the envelope. I'm trying to tell you, but I figure $10 a painting is not too bad, right? When it's like in reality, I've sold one painting and then I had a couple others that I threw in basically. But I'm just trying to get past shipping. Now that's the one thing about yours though, is because it's not going just within the United States. Shipping might be a little more. Like, UK was like $30 to get it sent out, and then it's probably gonna be $30 to get it sent back. But that's another story. Put the wrong address, you know. As soon as I get one of your paintings, it's hung up on the wall right behind me so everyone can see it. Heck yeah, man. I like it. That one kid who was up in the chat, I know you got 18 over, whatever. That kid, or thank you, Brad. He was talking about cars, man. I really, because you got that whole wall full of Hot Wheels. I wouldn't mind putting one of them in the envelope, because I really don't have a lot of experience at any kind of automobile at all. Okay, enough of me talking my face off. Get here and try to even out the paint, get all the little white dots. Make sure I'm not just leaving globs of paint on there. It is always better to go back through and leave another layer than to leave a glob of paint that you have to clean up later. Just try to even it out and being careful not to go outside of the lines, you know. Okay, next. I turn back on the music. Oh, no. 1969 Plymouth Sunbird. Sunbird. Man, I think of all the cool names. What was the one my brother had? Can't even remember, like all those 60s and 70s. They all had the coolest names. Heck yeah. Yeah, I'm about it. Let me go and get some canvases here. You're definitely on the list, bro. So I be jumping through through your life all the time. Yeah, Sunbird is so cool. So I got somebody in the family called, that's his name, is Kingbird. And it was a family name, it was Kingbird Jr. About it. I always thought it was cool. He didn't want to go by it. Hi, Run. Welcome, welcome. He didn't want to go by it, but I always thought it was super cool. Wrestler name or something. I mean, I was named after my dad. It's super boring, you know? Okay, let's figure out how to get back to this photo. Circle, circle, dot. Smaller brush. Sorry, if you didn't catch it, my chat on my phone that I'm transmitting from is completely froze up. So I had to minimize it to look back at the picture of the motorcycle. Ooh. That's kind of a cool effect, though. Thing to keep in mind. Visual effects. Okay. Circle, circle. Okay. Catch it with the edge of this brush. Shouldn't mess it up. Oh no. Yeah, this guy is gonna be one that I have to go over a few times, a few brushes, but hopefully I can get enough on video here to inspire somebody when they go to do this for themselves. So easy. Oh my goodness, I had to be so easy. Okay. This foot thingy. So what I'm doing right now is just trying to make the smallest line possible. So I have the very sharpest, cleanest brush. And I'm just very lightly just brushing it down the line and trying to keep my brush lined up with it. Sometimes it works, sometimes that's a very hard technique and you end up with a feather pattern. So that's really frustrating when you're trying to work so clean. I usually use a Sharpie on any kind of sharp line, but for this one, this stage in the game, pretty good bet. this is a cleaner way to do it. Although it looks like one continual muffler. Let's fix that. Where does that go to? Okay. It's very squared off. See that feather thing I just mentioned? I just did it myself. Okay, back to the chat. No exhaust pipes on the side. On this side? Oh. That's okay, I can clean it up when I go to put the tire on. Just motor and a horn. Motor, horn. Okay. Check and check so far. Except the gas pipe part. No, it's so good. Cleaning up the wheels. Cleaning up the wheels. Hi, Coffee. Welcome back. Rear wheel only have brakes on this side. The belt drive is on the other side. Belt drive. So, okay. No exhaust pipe on this side. The exhaust pipe is on the left side of the bike. Heard. Try to clean that up a little. I have to black this whole thing out. By the time we're done, because it's a very simple rim, right? So I'll end up going back through with black and also with silver again. So let's just try and, because it's coming out a little darker than it should be anyway, so. Wow, painting in silence was fun. Well, hopefully the rest of this one, maybe I'll be able to get on here tomorrow. I'm not exactly sure what's going on tomorrow evening, but I got some work set up for tomorrow and the next day, so wheels are silver. Yeah, but there's a lot of, I mean, they're really simple rims, right? So I'll have to go back through later. But the exhaust pipe is on the left side, though. Because in your picture, it's on the, there's not an exhaust pipe, but there's some sort of pipe that goes back across the wheel, right? 13 spokes rim is not too simple. Yeah, that's a good point. So let me get back to my doodly. Yeah, but that's just 13 lines though. From this perspective, I mean, so there's a lot of space in there for whatever my background is. It's gonna shine through. So if we do it like driving on grass or whatever, you'd have the shadow of that going through your wheels, right? Phew, man, that's a nice bike. I didn't forget the little orange headlights yet. Little orange turn signal limit. Yeah, so what is that thing? That's the suspension. That's the rod you're talking about. Okay. I think I got it. But it just goes to halfway to the wheel. Man, I'm glad you were here today because I don't know anything about bikes, man. I wish I did. I rode one when I was little, like a lot. Okay. Engine, horn, little shield, little mirror, just off camera, little mirror over here. Ish. Farther out. Mirror over here. Speaking of that, what kind of background would you like on this? Hey, J Royals. Comment just came through. Oh, that was weird. Oh, it's still stuck right where it was. We both cool, right? Says Brad. Okay. Attached to the rear shock. Rear shock have nitrogen reservoir, the short tube. Nice. I'm learning. I trust you. Both pipes on left side crossover undercarb. Both pipes on left side crossover undercarb. We're 13 spokes in the desert. Okay. The orange. Yes, the orange. In the desert. I like the desert. Just driving through like little lizards running out the way. Maybe some treks. So they're like right here, right? Just a little bit higher. Okay. Well, at least I got the general mark. Man. Who knew this could be so intricate? Now let's get to the fun part. Putting all that stuff down there. Couple peyote cacti. Flat sand painted hills further back. Yeah. Anything in particular in this space, or would you in the big open space here, would you rather it just speak for itself? I mean, just leave it like white or whatever background color, just more of the same. Word, yeah. It can be abstract bike. Word. Well, that's definitely guidelines I can go in. You know what I mean? Definitely figure something out. What kind of sand colors I got. Key is to find the ones like the browns and yellows that are
yellow and red based, and hope you don't get one that's blue based because it'll change everything. It can be abstracty. I got stupid country music stuck in my head. I've been really hooked on some country music lately. It's ridiculous. But otherwise, make Mike blurry and the painted hills sharp in the background. Make Mike blurry. That's not a bad idea. Save me a lot of detail work that way. But I want to do it loose sharp enough that you can see it, you know? Oh, yeah. No, I appreciate it. That's why I love doing this, because how often do you really get to sit down with somebody and paint them a painting? Like, it's awesome, dude. It is awesome. And I don't have to worry about if you like it or whatever, because you're here to be like, hey, that was dumb. That doesn't look, you know what I mean? And I like that part too, dude. I can't lie. It's nice to know you're doing good. So you look past the bike, yeah, like super sharp. Moving on time here. Fresher brush. Try to get some base color and see how much of that tan I can squeeze out of that bottle. But like I said, I'm going for supplies before Saturday, so whatever I can do to improve this before then, how we doing? I'm liking where this one's going. At least it doesn't look like a scooter too. That's definitely a big part. Oh, what did I say? Make Mike blurry. That's what I thought it said. I was like, who's Mike? It's like, what do you mean? Make is that the guy on the bike? I don't. Man, I've got a country song stuck in my head. It just goes against everything I've ever stood for, but honestly, I need something else out of music. And I'm not finding it. See, I would if I had that memory. That's the thing. I can't sing shit because I remember half a song and I'd be like, oh, my exes live in Texas. No, I'm just playing. It's not even the song. Goes against everything. Oh, heck yeah. We rode our bikes to one of Willie Nelson's parties. Man, that must have been awesome. How great would it be if they would have actually put him as president, like, oh, when he was still, you know? He was with it forever, though. It was like Ralph Stanley wasn't, where he was just like, if he's still on it, I don't even know. I've been on the cloud sometimes, you know. Yeah. Crazy amount of people and no parking for miles. Yep. Man, I love concerts. Yeah. I haven't got to very many. When I was traveling, I probably got to more because that's where people were going. This one time, this girl I was traveling with, she was like, "This is what we're doing today. There's a Damian Marley and Nas thing like a couple towns away. That's where we're going." I was like, "Word, that's where we're going." We didn't have any tickets or anything. She was like, "We're just going looking for a miracle." So we got on the highway and like almost immediately got picked up by a group of people that were going directly to the right concert, right? Like no questions asked, like here's our ride. Got all the way to the concert, and then we didn't have no tickets. They're like, "How are we gonna get in?" And she's like, "This is what we do. You just put your finger up like Grateful Dead kid and just praying for a miracle." And we did it, and then like we weren't 5 minutes, literally no time at all. These kind of like yuppie looking hippie people came out, and they were like, "Man, it is just too smoky in there." And my friend was like, "Hey, y'all, you leaving?" And they're like, "Yeah, it's just too smoky for us." And then they were like, "Well, we got 2 tickets though. You guys want these? Is that what that finger means?" So they ended up giving us tickets. I got to go to Damian Marley show. Try to find the only like 2 Rastas in the whole place. I don't know how you have a Damian Marley and Nas show and not be full of Rastas in Cali, but yeah, there's like nobody. It's so weird. There's like nobody. And no dreads in the audience, which is strange even like anywhere, but especially in Cali. But yeah, that was a pretty awesome concert. I was so dead broke. It really wasn't as cool as it could have been, but just because of that. But I was so broke. But like, I was so rich in other things. Like, especially my timing. I mean, anything I wanted, food wise or whatever, I knew how to get without stealing. Yeah, that was fun days. I bet Willie Nelson was good back in the day, though. I don't even know like his music well enough. I know his voice. I could hear it and be like, "Oh yeah, that's Willie." But he's been around since like ever, right? I think this chat stalled up, bro. That is ridiculous. Can you guys see? Am I missing stuff? Is anybody seeing me out there? I know I have a couple people that watch on TV too, so I'm just gonna keep it running. I think my phone might be about to die, so if it does, don't worry. I'll show y'all my progress. This one's coming along quick. Woo. If it does die, I'll just keep painting and not realize, of course. So don't worry. You know, thank y'all for hanging out with me. Only 3 of us here. Oh, word. I'm just making sure that my chat wasn't stalled up. Yeah, this is also prime time. I don't think I realized that when I set it for 9 on Wednesday and Saturday. I don't think I was thinking everybody else also has 9 o'clock on Wednesday and Saturday to be on. Like even on my iPad, which I only have like 6 or 7 channels on, they're all live right now. I've said it many times, it really doesn't matter to me. Especially if like this being your painting, it really only matters to me that you like what I come up with. It's what you're thinking about. It's something to be happy to have on the wall. Plus, anything past the hour. I got YouTube brain too, man. I'll be going. I don't hang out anywhere alone in real life or on YouTube. Except if I'm supposed to. If I'm supposed to, I'll stay there. But like even if I'm being talked to, I'll I usually just disappear. It's not that I'm trying to be a dick or anything. And sometimes, well, sometimes like I don't want to add things. I don't want to. I don't know. So I'll say that. Sometimes when I like go into a chat, you know, I'll put in something heartfelt or something, and it'll like stop the chat, and people will try to figure me out, and I can't help but keep it or take it personal because I like stop everything that's going on, and I only guess that it's the authority that I have because I have that same authority, just walking around. It's not anything I can brag on. It's really just that, like when it comes down, you know, there's just something about me. I'm about to show up. You know, I have to hold myself a certain way so that everybody feels safe, you know. I don't know. Just saying, I think that kind of thing rings through the messages and whatnot. Ooh, don't like what it's trying to do on the color. Okay. It'll be okay. We can fix it. How long have I been on? Cool. Hour and a half. I'm with it. Also, kind of surprised that my phone made it this far. I really don't like what that's trying to do. But it's all the same course. It's a little more muddy than I want it to look. It's actually looking pretty close. I think in my mind I saw it like closer up. You know, like that muffler pipe was in the middle of the canvas. So I don't know. I don't know if that means if I did a good job or not. But at least it looks like a bike. And the phone's still on. Man, that's a really good idea. I could do backlight, backlit like a sunrise kind of reds and yellows kind of thing. Looking over mountains, that would be nice. Go nuts, put exhaust on the other side. Go nuts, put exhaust on the side. There's a bar that goes halfway there though. Yeah, I have to keep on screwing around with the chroming. It's just there's just so many little pieces right in here. There's so much little bitty stuff. Okay, then you also got your screen guard, which I'll probably put that on after I do whatever I'm doing with the direct background. Friends don't ask questions. Friends don't ask questions, they just dig. Yeah, man. I think we get along. Yep. Alright. Sit back and look. Give y'all a closer look before the camera dies. You don't look at me. My hair is crazy. Okay. I'm gonna put that as my profile pic though. Can't tell you the truth. No, I mean my hair. Like that. When I hang it, the ground will be flat, so it'll be pointy. Oh, so it'll be like that. Nice, yeah, and it's just on a little 8x10 canvas, so it's the kind you can just take thumbtacks. That's part of why I like using these canvases, because you can just put them anywhere and not worry about the rent guy coming back after him. So yeah, you could hang it like that easily. I mean, for shadows, that looks pretty decent. He's still a little bit back on the seat, but for shadows, that's not bad. Yeah. The other two are this one and nope, not that one. This one. I did some cleaning up. Noticed the lack of little white spots. Cleaned up the tree a bit. It's really subtle stuff. I wouldn't mind working on the grass a little bit more. But this is blacklight reflective. Then yeah, the motorcycle pic. I can also do different on the background for this motorcycle. I don't know. Maybe I should hold off on the background because I could just do like a blue sky and red mountains or something. But this is the more abstract one, just to get myself familiar with a motorcycle. And I don't really feel that's done because I didn't do the motorcycle yet. Bleed the Anger Red. You like this one? Cool. Alright. I'm with it. I really like this one too. It makes me think of that desert where you just go for miles and miles and miles and like you have to take the water or you'll die. So yeah, so that's the other two. And I can do the background like the other two with the reds and pinks and oranges. That is what I was planning, but now that I look at it, it might not be a good idea. Maybe I should hold off to get like some light blues. Hi Nicole, I caught a little bit of your live today. You're so pretty. Oh my goodness. I love your shades. I have to get some. So yeah, this was tonight's painting. It's not done. I just had to keep on taking away at it. Do you want to have a helmet or not, Brad? Yeah, and your people are so good and interactive and lovely. I think I walked in on somebody messing with you though, and I was like, no helmet, word. I tried to do your pictures and your glasses like I tried to do your hair and your glasses like what's in the pic. That's all good. Be kind of vague, I mean. But yeah, this is where we're at. Kind of still, no, not nowhere, but it's not there yet. You know what I mean? They were trolling. Yeah, I was like, what the heck? You got to be some kind of a dumb kid to, I don't know. We go in a room that's all blue, and even what's not blue, everybody's on the same vibe. Like everybody's just about being lovely and say some dumb stuff. I was that dumb kid, so I don't really get that mad. I'll just be like, but I only have like 2 trolls in here because I'm not pretty like you. Maybe one day I will be. I don't know. I don't think they ever made a surgery. This is my painting for J Royal. I just want to check it out real quick before my phone goes and dies on me. I haven't finished the helmet that's hanging on her back, but and I also want to go through with the little white dots and finish up those. But for how simple it is, this has actually been a lot of work. And I've absolutely loved it, although I don't really think that looks like J. Roll's face. But she said, quote, it can just be a black lady. I was like, cool. Yeah, I think so. I'm super excited. This is supposed to be like her samurai self, you know? I think the world of J. Roll candles. If you haven't been over to her site, yeah, hi. Oh, I forgot it's stalled up with her still on my feed on my phone. So I keep looking out on my phone, and she's like the second to last that commented before it froze. But J. Roll Candles is awesome, and she's just such a good attitude about life. And if I worked as hard as her, I don't think I'd have that much of a good attitude. I'd be more like, never mind. But then that on top of everything else, and yeah, she's just awesome. Yeah, she is super sweet and really supportive. Like if she knows that you're about something, she's like going to pop through. She's been in ev- every every single live that I've done since day one. She wasn't even. I think she went live like a week after I did, and she's been in every single live. That's. I mean, I'm not even in everybody's live like that. So yeah. So that's that. What are we doing? Oh yeah. I was talking to you guys. I'm gonna do a little bit more work on that motor for sure. Fix his butt up a little. No, he does like just lean back into the seat. But if I square off his knees a little, then it won't look so much like gorilla-ish, you know? You just gotta have bigger knees. So this is about where I'm gonna call it at. Hour and 45 minutes. Pretty decent. Pretty decent. Alright, Brad. Look for more work on this one. I'll probably come on tomorrow with the rest of this. Hey, thank you for sitting through all this, man. That's a long time to watch somebody paint. Hey, Nicole, thank you for coming through. You're freaking awesome. I'll see you next time you go live, okay? Brad, if you ever do anything on here, just let me know, okay? Alright. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Hopefully